Hi there. Today is Sunday the 17th of June, and I'm about 2 weeks away of setting off on a very exciting adventure. That is to take my boat First Romance up to the Whitsundays, to sail around there and then hopefully return early in October. So it'll be a total of 3 months sailing through the Great Barrier Reef along the Queensland coast, with lots of beautiful sights and hopefully very good wind conditions. As you might see in the back there's a whole lot of materials and bits. I'm here at Scarborough Marina on the north side of Brisbane and about to upload my boat First Romance with all the gear that I'm going to take along. I'm led to believe I've got too much stuff, but I guess we'll see. So more of that, and yeah. Yeah, she's still here. It's up for sale if you want a boat. How's that for delicate? Yeah. Oh. So here we are again at the Scarborough Marina. Today is July the 7th. I've got 2 days left to stock my boat and then head north. Kevin, my mate, is already on the water. He's currently, as we speak, cruising up on my right hand side, or on the eastern side of Australia. He'll be at Newport Marina tonight, and then on Tuesday we'll go up into Bribie Passage together to take them from there. But if you look in the back, just like the last video clip that we've had, there's plenty of more stuff. This is probably the, I don't know, the 10th load that I'm taking up to the boat. This time we've got lots of fuel in the bottom there, and there's a few other things that need to go on. There's a fair bit, because 3 months being on the water, you know, you need stuff. So let's get packing, eh? Let's get a trolley or two. Good morning. Today is Monday the 8th, I think, 8th of July, and hopefully this is the last load to go to the boat. So I've got the dinghy on top. It's a bit flat, but there's a pump on the boat and my new kayak. So hopefully it will give me a lot of fun, and yep, it'll be an awesome experience. So let's get going, eh? Some milk crates. And of course there's plenty of food to be taken and other things, because you never know what you might experience. Spare anchor. There she is. Here we are. Hello, first romance. Here we are. This is home for the next 3 months. Here we are on board of First Romance. Welcome to my new home, and I'm going to bring all the stuff in so to get ready for a couple of weeks trip. Good trip in a few weeks. Ooh. Just to give you a quick, I guess, introduction to the boat. So, the first Romance is 33 foot long, or just over 10 meters long. That's her actually ship number. So, if we wanted to travel in international waters, we could do that without too much problems. This is the quarter berth. So that's for 1.5 people. These are my electrics. We've got a chart table here on the right hand side, and I'm sure you will get to see that in a few weeks time, and a few supplies. This is the galley. This is my fridge, which works extremely well. So currently it's just full of bottles and tins and so forth, but that will be a very important part of the journey because it keeps my stuff cold. First Romance is an absolute beautiful boat. She's 40 years old. She was actually built by a guy called John Ahrens. This is a gentleman and his wife's Plague. They built the boat for themselves, I believe, down in Sydney. And certainly this boat has been not just here in Australia for many, many years, but it's also been overseas. Lord Howe, and I've looked at the logs. She's actually done a circumnavigation probably 20 years ago via the Suez Canal and into the Mediterranean, then onwards across the Atlantic and then through the Pacific back to Australia. So as you can see, she's a really nice boat. Some of the special touches are, you know, the inlay. Obviously this stands for Ahrens 33. And I hope you can see this is a little bit dark because I haven't opened the hatches yet. But this is the forward V berth. Really comfy to sleep in for 2 people. So yeah, this is where I'll spend some of my time, if not up, sleeping in the cockpit. And going back, you might wonder how people go to the toilet on these things. This is what's called the head. So the head essentially is the bathroom, which is, you can see the toilet seat there. It's an electric toilet that pumps either into a tank or out into the deep blue ocean. I've got a bit of a sink here, and I've got a shower. But up in the Whitsundays, I've probably just been taking saltwater showers and the occasional rinsing afterwards because it's just so beautiful to do. All right, I'll better leave you with it now and get stuck into my unpacking chores. Well, I had a fantastic day. The uploading of all the gear is basically complete. All we need to do now is get 2 jerry cans of diesel, so that's 40 liters of diesel as backups. And I need to obviously fuel up the tank, the main tank. So we've got several days of running there, and the last thing I also need to do is fill up the water tank. There's about 100 liters that I can still squeeze in there, and once we've got that done, we can almost set off. And then in 2 weeks time, when I return from my trekking trip with my daughter Claudia, we'll have to get some final food stores and stocks, and then on Monday the 9th or 10th, weather permitting, I'll be heading up north. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm actually a little bit scared because it's something I have done before, and I think it'll be an awesome experience, and I hope to be able to show you the things that I get to experience. All right. So just a little bit more footage, I guess, of the boat and the preparations. Everything is going swellingly well, I have to say. So this is currently the start of the cockpit, a bit of a mess, ropes everywhere and fishing gear coming in, and you know, other bits and pieces, and then of course rubbish going out, because really you want to declutter as much as possible, which some people say I have problems with, but that's another story. Now meanwhile, as you can see, there's a significant change. A bit messy. I've pulled up all the settee, and if you look closely, these are the stocks, or some of the stocks for the next provisions for the next couple of weeks. So there'll be plenty of tomatoes to eat, and luckily we've got plenty of noodles and pasta. So this is the galley. It was clean half an hour ago, now it's a bit of a mess, but anyway, that's just how it is. So we've got little baskets that will go into the fridge with condiments. Here, some nice sauce, HP sauce, and some good old chili sweet sauce, and the old ketchup, and yeah, some cheeses and so forth. So it'll be pretty good. So we're nearly done with the provisioning. I've filled up the diesel tanks. I've got some spare diesel in the Lazarette, and I'm right now putting some more water into the water tank, which is here under the cabin sole. For those that are interested, I can show you with a light where this water goes.
So it goes in there. Take the carpet back. There's a nice clean water. Okay, nearly done, I think.
So yeah, that's all set. And I hope that Kevin has had a good trip up, and he'll be here at Newport tonight, and then we'll rendezvous on Tuesday morning.